Man, we're in the process of that right now, of just trying to figure out what's going to be the best route for me to be eligible. You know, there's a lot of paperwork in between that. Obviously USA still has a decision to make.
Pull the trigger and maybe represent Australia at the next Olympics?
Man, we're in the process of that right now, of just trying to figure out what's going to be the best route for me to be eligible. You know, there's a lot of paperwork in between that. Obviously USA still has a decision to make. Team USA still has a decision to make, but for me, I'm just trying to do what's best for me. And honestly, if I can be an Aussie at one point in my career, play for the Australian team, that would be great.
Kyrie Irving, one of the most skilled players in the NBA, has revealed he's planning to switch his international basketball allegiance. That's right, he's considering leaving Team USA to represent Australia at the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. This news is already causing a massive stir across the sports world. Kyrie Irving said, "We're in the process of that right now, just trying to figure out what's going to be the best route for me to be eligible. There's a lot of paperwork in between that." That's Kyrie Irving himself, confirming this shocking move during NBA All-Star Weekend. Irving, who was born in Melbourne, Australia, but raised in the U.S., has already won gold medals with Team USA at the 2014 FIBA World Cup and the 2016 Rio Olympics. But now, at 32 years old, he's looking for a fresh start, this time in the green and gold jersey of Australia. So why is Kyrie Irving making this shocking move? Well, it's not as simple as you might think. Irving has dual citizenship in both the U.S. and Australia thanks to his father, Drederick Irving, who played professional basketball in Australia. For Kyrie, this decision is deeply personal. It's about reconnecting with his roots and representing the country where he was born. Kyrie Irving said, "If I can be an Aussie at one point in my career and play for the Australian team, that would be great." That's Kyrie Irving openly expressing his desire to represent Australia on the international stage. But let's not overlook the deeper motivations behind this statement. This isn't just about sentiment or reconnecting with his birthplace. It's also a strategic decision influenced by his past experiences with Team USA. Irving has been left out of the last two Olympic cycles, in spite of his undeniable talent and accomplishments. Although he was included in the 41-player pool for the 2024 Paris Olympics, he ultimately wasn't selected for the final 12-man roster. Being overlooked yet again might have been a significant factor in his decision to explore other options. Representing Australia would not only allow him to compete on the world's biggest stage, but it would also give him a fresh start, one where he's appreciated and valued as a key player. Given his dual nationality and the changing dynamics of international basketball, this move could be both a personal and professional turning point for Irving. Now, before we get too excited, there's a lot that needs to happen for this switch to become a reality. For Irving to play with Australia in 2028, he needs approval from USA Basketball, FIBA, and Basketball Australia. FIBA generally allows players to switch federations once in their careers, provided they have not played in official senior national team competitions in the last 3 years. However, Irving's prior representation for the United States in an Olympic edition could pose a challenge in the process. Of course, making the switch isn't as simple as just putting on a new jersey. As Irving told reporters on Sunday, there's a lot of paperwork in between that. That's Kyrie Irving, keeping it real about the challenges of making this switch. But if anyone can make this happen, it's Kyrie Irving. The man is known for his determination and ability to defy expectations. At 36 years old in 2028, Irving will still be a force to reckon with. This season, he's averaging 24.6 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game while shooting an impressive 47.8% from the field and 41.3% from three-point range. Those numbers prove he's far from slowing down. So, what does this mean for Team USA and Australia? For Team USA, losing a player of Kyrie's caliber is a big blow. He's a proven winner with Olympic gold medals under his belt. But for Australia, this could be a game changer. The Aussies have been rising in international basketball, and adding a superstar like Irving could push them into serious contention for a medal in 2028. But Kyrie himself knows that this decision isn't entirely in his hands. As he put it, obviously, Team USA still has a decision to make. And let's not forget, this move could inspire other players with dual citizenship to consider representing their birth countries. It's a trend that's already happening in other sports, and Kyrie might just be the one to lead the charge in basketball. As you can imagine, fans are deeply divided on this news. Some are calling it a complete betrayal. Feeling let down by a player they once admired, they argue that loyalty should come first and that this decision undermines everything they believed about Kyrie. On the other hand, many are applauding him for staying true to his roots and making a move that aligns with his personal values. They see it as a bold step, one that reflects his independence and refusal to conform to expectations. Social media is absolutely buzzing with reactions. Hot takes are flooding in from every direction. Memes are spreading like wildfire, and heated debates are taking over comment sections. Some fans are passionately defending him, while others are expressing their disappointment in no uncertain terms. Analysts and insiders are also weighing in, trying to make sense of the bigger picture and what this means for the future of his career. But one thing's for sure, this announcement has completely taken over the conversation. Everyone is talking about it, and whether you love or hate the decision, it's impossible to ignore.
NBA All-Star Kyrie Irving's confirmed that the process of switching allegiance to Australia for the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics is underway. Irving was born in Melbourne in 1992 and is eligible for dual citizenship through his father. 2016 gold medalist who was left out of Team USA's squad for the Paris Olympics has contacted Basketball Australia. The Dallas Mavericks star still has a few hoops to jump through to complete the transition. Now, USA must clear the 32-year-old.
Whether you love it or hate it, you can't deny that Kyrie Irving knows how to keep us on our toes. This is just another chapter in his unpredictable and fascinating career. So, what's next for Kyrie Irving? Well, if everything goes according to plan, we could see him suiting up for Australia in 2028. And who knows, maybe this move will inspire a new generation of players to embrace their heritage and shake up the world of international basketball. And there you have it. Kyrie Irving's shocking announcement has sent shockwaves through the basketball world. Whether you see this as a bold, heartfelt move or a controversial decision, one thing is certain. Kyrie Irving continues to keep us all guessing. His potential switch to represent Australia in 2028 could redefine international basketball and inspire players worldwide to embrace their roots. But the story doesn't end here. With paperwork, approvals, and plenty of debates ahead, this is just the beginning of what promises to be a fascinating journey. Will Kyrie pull it off? Only time will tell.